Hello folks, Everchanging here, welcome back to more Pokemon Blaze Black 2. Last time we made even more progress exploring Castelia City and we got, I believe, 3 TMs, which is quite awesome. And this time we are going to be concluding our exploration of Castelia City, and the first road we're going to be going on is this one. I know that might surprise you, you'd think we'd be going through the westernmost road, but I want to do that one last since there is some important story stuff going on there. Nimbasa City has the Pokemon Musical. I've tried it several times. It never seems to go well, but I'll keep trying until I get the perfect props for my Pokemon. That feature, I do not like. I really do not like the Pokemon Musical, so probably not going to be covering it. In fact, I really don't even want to cover the tutorial, although I'm pretty sure the tutorial is mandatory, so that'll be interesting when we get to it. I'm invited to a party, but the person in front of the elevator wants to pat me down. Or is it just my imagination? Pretty sure this is the foreign exchange building that I mentioned last time. I talked with a lot of people upstairs. It was fun. Where are you from? Really, you're from Castelia City. It's a great place. That outlook is fantastic. Do you want to go up? Sure. I need to check you. Yep, he's gonna pat us down because this is actually the foreign exchange building. You don't seem to have anything suspicious. Okay, you can go. I have a feeling this is probably one of the only direct allusions to, I don't want to say terrorism, but having to check anyone and everyone, no matter how innocent, before they go anywhere even remotely important like this. Welcome to my party. Please enjoy conversations with everyone. Now the interesting thing about this area is most people do not actually speak English. It's hard to get up in the morning after a fun day like today. I've asked my Pokemon to use Sing instead of setting an alarm clock, but I cannot get up at all. I don't know why. Oh, I like that. Oh, your Pokemon are so charming. I want cute Pokemon too, so I can use this. TM45, Attract. Yet another TM. Very nice. This move makes your Pokemon unbearably charming. All Pokemon of the opposite gender will fall in love. Kind of a pointless move in my opinion, but I suppose you could find its uses. Es la primera vez que vengo aquí. I believe this says if my Spanish knowledge is holding up from over a year ago when I last took the class. This is the first time that I came here. Pero este precioso paisaje hace que me sienta como en casa. I don't know what paisaje means, but it looks like this woman is talking about how she's spent precious time in her house as well, I believe that says. La próxima vez traeré a mis amigos. Next time I'm going to invite my friends? That might mean invite. I think she's talking about throwing a party like this. Oh, excuse me, do you understand me now? This is the first time I've come here, and the scenery and the homey environment are wonderful. Next time I'll bring my friends. I was close-ish. I mean, last time I took a Spanish class was in early 2014, and it is now late 2015. So yeah, unfortunately I have never ever taken German, although my dad is pretty much fluent in the language. So we've got this text here. I'm not going to try and read it because I'm going to absolutely butcher the pronunciation. I just bought a car. Now, even without the gym badge, it's a quick trip to the next city. Well, it will be after I get my license. I actually encountered this man while my dad was nearby, and I asked him to translate it, and he got it pretty much spot on. I'm pretty sure this is either Spanish or Italian. This looks like Italian to me. Hi there, having a good time? You don't have to be shy, feel free to talk to anyone. Did you see the outfit that the supermodel Elisa was wearing? Whatever Elisa wears is beautiful, a stunning ensemble. Elisa is a character we are going to be meeting in due time. My boyfriend isn't good at getting out of bed in the morning. I think she's talking about that one guy in the back of the room right there. In fact, he's so slow getting out of bed that I asked his Pokemon to use Wake Up Slap on him. Whew, that's rough. Hey trainer, check out my moves. Have you gone to the next city yet? I learned this move at the musical theater over there. Pretty cool, isn't it? Hello, have you tried a Castelia cone yet? Actually, we have. We just bought one last episode, which is super awesome. But yeah, that's the foreign exchange building. Not much actually here, but I think it's cool how they sort of tried to capture the multicultural aspect of New York City, which is pretty much what Castelia City is based on. It's based on downtown Lower Manhattan, which is pretty awesome. Having been to Manhattan twice or 3 times in my life, depending on what you count as Lower Manhattan, it's a pretty accurate capturing of it. Traveling trainer. Use this amulet to make sure you are always smiling. Yes, this is the amulet coin. This is something you definitely want to grab. When a Pokemon holding the item participates in battle, you get more prize money. I think we want to equip that pretty much immediately. That is a very, very good item. So let's quick sort this. Is it select? No, it's not. It's start. Gotta keep track of that. So let's sort that, and now up here we have the amulet coin that we got. So let's give it over to, I think, Servine. Already holding a Miracle Seed, but I think we'll switch it with the amulet coin for now. Gonna want to have that on the front of our party as much as possible. My friend worries about everyone's health when they set off on journeys, so he always nicknames Pokemon he trades Gesundheit. I wonder how he's doing. I like that. Mr. Locke, he was a mysterious man. That is a reference to some unused content in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, there was an item in the game's code that was never distributed. It was called the Lock Capsule. What you could do with the Lock Capsule is you could actually transfer it over to the original Black and White, similarly to how you could transfer over the event Legendary Beast to get a hold of a Pokemon called Zoroark, and Celebi to get a Pokemon called Zorua. Inside the Lock Capsule would be TM95, which is Snarl. Unfortunately, this item was never distributed, and you could not, by any legitimate means, get a hold of the TM for Snarl in Black and White. However, they changed it in Black and White 2 and onwards, so you can get Snarl through normal gameplay, as they did with Zorua and Zoroark, which we're probably not going to be encountering for quite a while, but we will be encountering. Just a little bit of trivia that not a lot of people know. Missing Pokemon. Even if Team Plasma is responsible, we don't know where they are. How disappointing. My Pokemon, where did it go? I want Pokemon to be in the new office, but I can't say such a thing in front of my girlfriend. Sounds like there's been some Team Plasma trickery afoot, even 2 years later. Ooh la la, you must be a trainer. I can give you a special Pokemon. If it's spring, you get Turtwig. If it's summer, you get Mudkip. If it's autumn, you get Chimchar. If it's winter, you get Chikorita. So do you want to get a special Pokemon? Yes. Yay, that's what I hoped you would say. Here you go. And we receive a special Pokemon, Turtwig, the Grass-type starter from the Sinnoh region. Don't worry about the rest. Hidden grottos are the key. Yet again, a mechanic that we have not actually been exposed to yet, but we are getting to the point where we will be introduced to them. Alrighty, so now that we're done with this building, I think we're going to press onwards. And this road actually has another building. What do you have to say? Trainers and Pokemon make an amazing combination. They are responsible for the row of brand new buildings on Route 4. Yes, anyone who's played the original Black and White, Route 4 looks significantly different in this game, but we're going to be exploring that later. My Patrad's ability is Runaway. It can always get away from wild Pokemon. What kinds of abilities do your Pokemon have? Abilities are definitely important. Don't you think a service that teaches Pokemon moves would be successful? What, there are already people that do that? Yes, indeed there are. I've been thinking about starting a new business, but it's quite a chore. I'm a Pokemon fanatic. I'm famous in Castelia too. Oh look, you have a Pokédex. Well, how many Pokemon have you found so far? 111 Pokemon? This is quite a Pokédex. I am quite impressed, so I will give this to you. And we get an Eviolite. This item is definitely interesting. Eviolite is great. Both defense and special defense of the Pokemon who hold it will increase. However, it's a peculiar stone because it's only effective on Pokemon that can still evolve. Very interesting item, gives some use to Pokemon that actually haven't reached their full potential yet. has the possibility of making not fully evolved Pokemon actually quite viable. I heard a rumor that someone at the Pokemon World Championships this year was using a Monferno that held Eviolite rather than an Infernape. I'm not entirely sure how well that went for him, or even if it's true, but if it is true, it's quite fascinating. Fantastic. Excellent. Burke's paintings are magnificent. Yes, indeed they are. Alright, let's see what we can explore in this building. The 47th floor. Interesting, we have a herdier running around and a couple of guys. What's this? This is a charcoal. It's basically a miracle seed except for fire type moves. Powers them up when held. Me oh my, the badges you get in the Unova region. Do you want to hear about them? If we say yes, he will tell us about all 8 badges that we can get in the Unova region. Let's ask him about the insect badge, since that's the next one we'll be going for. With the insect badge, Pokemon up to level 40 will obey you without question. Very interesting. Definitely gonna want that quite soon. What does this guy have to tell us? When I gaze down at the city from a tall building, I tremble, because I'm scared of heights. And why are you on the 47th floor of this building? My word. Oh. Honestly, I feel the same way. If I'm up higher than like the 5th or 6th floor of a building, it starts getting quite terrifying. Just gotta have faith in the engineers that built it, I suppose. But anyway, I believe we have come to the end of the city. Route 4 ahead. I don't think we want to press onwards into that gate quite yet, but we are going to be pressing there decently soon. But I think for now, we're going to want to explore this last road in the city. So let's do that. This is, I believe, Gym Street, because this street actually has the Pokemon Gym on it. My little Palpitoad is utterly charming. When I come home tired, it makes me feel better. Guy. Wanting to become stronger as a Pokemon trainer is good. You can have a good time playing with Pokemon or put them to work instead. Very nice. Now this building right here is the Medal Office, which is the final area that we needed to visit for the Harlequin hunt. Hello! If you'd like, I will massage your Pokemon. I'm not going to be making use of this feature right now, but basically what the massage does is it increases the happiness of whatever Pokemon you select to have massaged. Hello, hello! I am the official name rater. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? Basically what this guy can do is he allows you to change your nicknames on your Pokemon, which is quite interesting. You can't change the name of a Pokemon you got from someone, because the name contains wishes of the person who named it. Detect. Interesting nickname, I suppose. I am the feeling reader. I've heard a lot of people take feeling checks using the C-Gear. This is probably the most pointless feature in Generation 5. In the C-Gear, there is this feature called the feeling check, and basically what you do is you and a friend both pull it up, and you have to tap the screen in rhythm and in sync with each other. And the better you do, the more items you call sweethearts you will get. I believe you can trade those sweethearts for goods and services in the game, but honestly, just seems like a really pointless feature to me, although I'm pretty sure you can actually get Sweetheart from Wild Love Disc. I'm not positive on that, actually. By taking a feeling check, you can get a Sweetheart. That's a good item, right? It's okay. Anyway, we want to head up to one of the higher floors, because here we have the Medal Office. And I'm from the Castelia Harlequin hunt. You found the Medal Office. Alright, we're gonna have to head back to that other Harlequin on the main road and tell him that we've seen all 3 Harlequins. Will you show me your medal box? The number of medals you've received, 18. Your medalist rank is trainee rank. The medal rally has just started. Hi, is there anything you want to ask me? This guy can give us tutorials about everything regarding medals, but I think I can explain things as we need to go. I will say there are a lot of medals in this game. I'm pretty sure there's like 200 or 300 of them if you want to collect them all. Although, some of them are no longer obtainable now that Wi-Fi connection is down, because a lot of them has to do with Wi-Fi connection activities and Dream World activities, neither of which are possible in our current day and age. Actually, I've been secretly cheering for you. Of course, as a staff member at the Medal Office, I will judge fairly though. Very interesting. Looks like the main medal guy is not here. Maybe he actually has something for us. I think you might actually get a medal for visiting the medal office. I'm not positive on that. Let's see what's on the 3rd floor. Aha, this is very important. This has to do with the dream world, which is no longer functional, but it also has to do with the Pokemon PC storage system. I'm working as Fennel's assistant. Is there something you would like to know about researching dreams? Honestly, none of this information is pertinent to us, so we're gonna ignore her. Hi there, trainer. My name is Fennel. I'm researching Pokemon trainers. The game sync is a vital part of that research. Let me explain the system for collecting trainer save files. Game sync is a system that retrieves the memories of sleeping Pokemon. That's right, we can collect save files of trainers from all over the world. What's more, we learned that if you use Game Sync to make a Pokemon sleep, it will have dreams. Then, when you wake up that Pokemon, its dream becomes the reality in a space called the Entralink in the middle of the Unova region, yet another use for that area. Amazing, right? If you like, please send in your save file. My assistant can explain the details, so if you're interested, please talk to her. Unfortunately, pretty much all of that information is moot. Is this an actual PC we can use? Wow, it is. That's surprising. And right here, are you a trainer? Do you use the PC at Pokemon Centers? I am Amanita. I maintain the box system. Oh, you have a pal pad, I see. You can register your friends in your pal pad. After you register, you can link with those friends over Nintendo Wi-Fi connection to do all kinds of fun things. Yet again, all moot. You can trade Pokemon, challenge your friends to a battle, and so on. Let me give you a quick how-to on registering your friends. You can either input your friend's code directly by using your pal pad, or you can use the IR connection feature of the C gear. Then you can register your friend. Unfortunately, pretty much all of this is moot information, especially the pal pad stuff, and the battle box stuff, since that's pretty much only used for battle facilities and Wi-Fi battling. Catch a lot of Pokemon and use the boxes a lot. So as you can see, if we head over to the PC right here, the box storage system is no longer called someone's PC, it is called Amanita's PC, which is pretty awesome. So I think what we want to do is I want to place in this Turtwig. It's holding a berry juice like all the others. And I think I'm going to grab our Electrike just for now, just so we have it. Just in case we need to do some paralyzing in our future. But anyway, that's pretty much everything about this building, so I think we're cleared to leave. We've been exploring the city for quite a while now, but we just have a little more of this road left to go, and then we can get back to some of the more beefy parts of our adventure. When it comes to loving my Pokemon, I won't lose to anybody. I hope that gets through to my Pokemon. If you're looking for the gym leader, Berg, he said there might be trouble, and then he took off. You can go look for him if you'd like. Huh? Berg vanished again? Oh, hello, Iris. Something came up, and Berg isn't here right now. Isn't Berg always vanishing, though? He always says he's got artist's block and just goes wandering out of the gym. Hi there, who are you? Looking for Team Plasma, but Team Plasma disbanded 2 years ago. I guess that doesn't matter. You're having problems, so I'll help you out. Now where would suspicious people go to hide? That's it! That might be where they are! Good grief, Berg and Iris are so similar. It looks like she went around the corner towards the Pokémon Center. Do you know where the Pokémon Center is? If you keep following the street that goes around Castelia City, it's right there. Very, very interesting. When it comes to loving my Pokemon, I won't lose to anybody. I hope they get through to my Pokemon. Just had to remind you guys of that. Also, I forgot I'd already talked to him. I've got plenty of potions with them. I bet I'll even beat the gym leader. If I only had 5 badges, I could buy Ultra Balls. Yes, the amount of badges you have actually dictates what items you can buy in Pokemon Center, so they sort of restrict the really, really good items for later in the game. So let's head back down here, and we need to talk to this guy. Free-for-all is the Castelia Harlequin Hunt. You haven't visited? You still need to visit this many places. Wow! 0! That means you've completed the Castelia Harlequin Hunt. Congratulations, this is a small commemorative gift. Let me get a rare candy. Only 1, but it's going to be pretty useful to us in the future if we ever need a quick level up. The Castelia Harlequin Hunt is a way to make more people love Castelia City. That's why we generously gave you a shiny charm at the beginning. It's the way to be noticed around Castelia City. In the original game, this is where you got the bike. So as you can see, bicycle was originally supposed to be where Shiny Charm is, which is why the text is a little bit cut off at the end of the box. Because the text wrapping is intended to be where bicycle is in place of Shiny Charm. Keep loving Castelia City. Castelia City, Castelia City, Castelia City. Here we go. That guy's got a little bit more pep than I'd be comfortable having. Now I'm stopping in the Pokemon Center right here, but honestly, if I'm remembering correctly, we haven't actually done any fighting in this episode, which is pretty interesting. What I do want to do, however, is I want to check and see how many Pokeballs I can afford. Let's see, how many Great Balls can I afford? 28. How many Pokeballs can I afford? 75. Alright, that seems pretty good. In case you couldn't tell, we are going to be purchasing a rather significant amount of Pokeballs here because, as you might suspect, we have a bit of a fight coming up that I've been alluding to for a while. And I think since we can afford a decent amount of Pokeballs, we are going to be doing that in the next episode. So I think what I want to do is I want to buy... I think having 50 Pokeballs is probably going to be okay. I know that's a big honkin' chunk of money, but if we can catch the Pokemon that I want to catch real quick off, we'll have quite a lot of Pokeballs to catch other Pokemon in the future. Let's see, is there anything else I want to buy? I don't think so. I think that's all we want to buy. So what Pokemon is it we're going to be catching in the next episode? Well, it just so happens that many, many legendary Pokemon that were not in the original Black and White 2 have been added into this pack to allow you to collect every single Pokemon. One of which resides at the other end of this boat ride. What Pokemon is that? Well, unfortunately, you are going to have to wait until next time to find out what that Pokemon is. So, now that we have explored the rest of Castelia City and are ready to move on to bigger and grander things, next time on Pokemon Blaze Black 2, we are going to be taking this boat ride and making our first attempt at catching a legendary Pokemon. Without further ado, I will see you guys next time.